Hello, right, another episode. We're carrying on the Potenza TR2 build, so you get to see those fully built up and possibly on the car. We've got a set of Mark IIs that I'm going to split and to make my set even wider. Then we've got some Hayashi center locks. They're going to be cool. And we've got something that's non-wheel related. You'll see that. And ended up with some funky 3 spokes that I've almost completed the set on. But yeah, just messing around with caps and loads of new arrivals in between that. So yeah, let's have a look. Little update on the Potenzas TR2s. So this set, the 8Js and now 9Js using the rear barrels, now complete, bolted together, and I've just siliconed them up. Got the old masking tape out, silicon, and sealed them up. So yeah, they're just going to have the tyres swapped over. What I do need to do is drill a valve hole, because there used to be barrels, obviously no valve hole, so I've just got a similar sort of place just on that little lippy bit. But yeah, they look so good, so good. Not sure what these are going to look like on Celica, but we're going to find out pretty soon. I've actually sprayed the Laurel face gold to give it some tie in the gold to different places, because there isn't a lot of gold on the car. So I'm going to change my front Dunlop sticker, which is on the car down there. It's red at the moment, so I'm going to change that to gold, and probably maybe even put a Potenza like banner across the windscreen at the top there. But yeah, we shall see. Pretty darn cool. These they're like spider webs, these things. So good, so good. Yeah, excited about these. Just test fitting them. Very cool. Looks so good on. TR2s now have tyres. Looking pretty good. And after I put all these bolts in that I had laying around, which are old Southern Ways bolts, the day after that, these bolts were finished. So these have been black zinc coated, so they're covered in oil at the moment, but the finish on these is really nice. Just give them a bit of a clean up, dry the oil off. But yeah, they come out really smart. Pleased with those. So it's the original hardware. If the camera focuses, just about to see on the top, it says Zona. It's obviously like the Bridgestone Zona. Just about to see on the top there. But yeah, got these funny like kind of Torx heads. Really cool. So a bit different to the usual kind of boring hex. So I thought it was worth spending a little bit of money getting these redone, and it should make all the difference. So that's one wheel with them all in. Still a little bit oily, but yeah, definitely big improvement over the quite matte looking. Obviously they won't be as shiny, but just the finish on the bolts and the slightly cooler heads on them with the Torx. Yeah, nice. Another wheel delivery. Got some Longchamps, boring. We've got some SSR Mark IIs, yeah, and skinny specs, 14x6.5 and 14x6s. These actually came with another pair of wheels that I'm going to hang on to. So I'm not quite sure where they're from, maybe from a Hayashi or something, because these ones are quite skinny to match the front arches, and then they're quite fat on the rear, so you know, could have had a GTR rear arches on it. But yeah, tidy set that hopefully shouldn't hang around too long, and get those out the door. Got this beautiful Raise C28N, super light, you know, just like a couple of fingers you can pick this up. It's all pretty original. 15 by 6.5. I've got to check what ET it is, because the sticker, either someone's used some brake cleaner or something, and it's just taken off where the offset is. Quite annoying, but yeah, it's actually my first Raise like bronze wheel. It's so nice, so nice. I need to find it a friend and make a pair. But yeah, 15 by 6.5, 4 by 100. So Honda or similar. Yeah, cool thing. I love how the the actual center is all kind of like textured, and then the lip is a slight bit more glossy, but it's all kind of the same anodizing. Yeah, lovely. This is what Rays is known for, just high quality. Got this poorly looking Star Formula. Such a cool wheel. Little Speed Star Formula. And yeah, suddenly taking a little bit of a hit. Hopefully we can bring this back. A little bit of a sand. Polish that up. Maybe get it dipped. Take away the anodizer off and I can polish this up a lot nicer. And then hopefully make someone a nice little display wheel. Should be quite cool. I've got plenty of the original caps for it. So yeah. Then I've got a couple of 15-inch long champs. This one's 15 by 7.5. Meaty -1, so there's a little bit of dish on that one. But yeah, dish has seen better days. That might pull back. If not, I've got another skinnier lip for this. But the centre's good, the barrel's good. So this wheel should live on again. I'm going to make a couple of tables out of these. So I think this one just needs a clean. I don't know why people don't wash their wheels before they sell them. Just covered in mud. But yeah, diamond cut, polish the lip. That should come up nice. Some new hardware on them. They get destroyed. Yeah, this one's got like a little barrel. Whoopsie. Just needs a little tap out, I think, that one. But yeah, easy. So these get a new life as tables. These look so good when they're done. Next up, we've got his little Tom's C2. So these are actually quite tidy. Diamond cut. Could do with diamond cutting again and lacquering. But yeah, they've got the caps. Got the decals. This one's probably the tidiest. Pretty cool. And you've got all the Rays valves and that. And so these are made by Festa, which is basically Rays. So it's got the original stamp there. 14 by 6 ET33, 4 by 100. So yeah, right for a little starlet, something like that. Pretty cool. Almost forgot. Well, this little guy. So this is a little 10-inch SSR mesh. Pretty cool, and it's quite a not really a new old stock, but it's quite tidy. So I think it's seen a lot of action. Tiny little curb nicks there, but yeah, nice. Original cap. Nice condition. Should go well with the rest of the 10-inch wheels. Yeah. This is the set that arrived together that I'm going to split up. So these are advertised as 14 by 8.5, but they aren't quite 14 by 8s. I think that tiny little extra kind of 1/4 of an inch makes them like 8.25, which is, you know, annoying because I sold my 14 by 8s to buy these, expecting them to be 14 by 8.5. But yeah, you win some, you lose some. A little bit of curbing to sort out on them, and yeah, not bad. The early ones, because you can see the Speedstar stamping in the lip there, rather than the later, it says it in English, on the actual spokes. And the newer ones have these like casting marks, and this says A3 on there and stuff. And the older ones seem to be flush here, and the newer ones have this little ridge where the actual face protrudes a little bit, so they're slightly lower offset and slightly wider. Yeah, there you go. The more you know.
This pair of SSR Fenzi Pro, bit tatty, but they're going to go to the dippers, get dipped, get the paint stripped off, and they should look a lot better. Actually, really quite light, not Riga Master light, but yeah, they are quite light. And shook me up for a minute because it says 4x114. I was like, huh? They're pretty sure they're 4x100, but It's just different load ratings because the 4x100 spacing is so tight, so it can't withstand as much load on it. But yeah, cool things.
Got these diamond cut for a mate. Came out really cool. He's just going to mask them up and I think black them. But yeah, very, very cool. Little Hayashi Street FFs. They're 4x98 again on his Fiat. But the diamond cut always looks so cool. How cool are these guys? Hayashi Super Streets. And these use a center lock system. So they've got loads of cool details. The gold is really nice. Such a nice goldy colour. Nice light colour. But they've got loads of cool stickers on. The Super Street stickers. And they've got these massive center lock nuts. And they use this plate. So you bolt this to your hub, and then it turns it into a center lock. The old castings. Yeah, these are chunky old things, quite weighty. I think these are alley. But yeah, these are handed. So you got a left side and a right side. Tells you which way to lock it, and then you. So even the adapters have got stickers on inside. Quite cool Hayashi stickers. Yeah, these are chunky hell. That's how these are steel. These are quite weighty, and yeah, pretty nice. So pretty cool. It's my first center lock wheels I've had actually. Yeah, cool things. Got this super clean SSR Mark III, which is almost new old stock. I think it's going to be run for a little while. There's only a couple of little marks on it. Just love the satin finish with the original face. Pretty cool. This one's a little 13x6. Nice. Got this cool pair of Enkei Silver Stars. These are 13x6. I think they're AT15. Pretty cool design. Similar to the little Bridgestone Zona stage ones, but slightly different. Yeah, nice looking little wheel. They've got kind of like, I think, quite squared off centre caps on these. With like the Apache guy on it, I think. I can't quite remember. Yeah, cool little wheels. Also got a pair of these Weds Sport SA90s. Pretty cool wheel. And I absolutely love this kind of satin bronze finish. It's really hard to pick up on the camera. If I darken it down a little bit, you might be able to see. Yeah, there you go. Really cool. Great looking colour. Great looking wheel. Sometimes though, these, I don't know why, but as soon as you put tyres on them, put them on a car, they don't look quite right. So yeah, really cool off the car, but sometimes when they're on the car, a bit weird. They look really good in white as well, with the blue stripe in here. The original decals have seen better days. Starting to peel off, but yeah, you get the idea. Yeah, pretty good. They're 15x7. I think ET like 35, 38. There we go. Yeah, not massively light, but they do feel like a nice quality wheel though. Good stuff. So we've got these Thomas C2 just arrived, and actually diamond cut. I thought they were just really tatty. Well, they are tatty, but they're originally diamond cut. So yeah, I think I might get them diamond cut again. Just need a little bit of a touch up in places, tiny little bit of weld, just to fill some curbing in, and should be away. Recording. Right, go back, get Daddy's car. Look at the screen. Mind your fingers. So a little change from wheels. I actually got this. It's an EVA Daytona bucket seat. It's pretty old school, especially when you look at the back of it. Just spin it around. So it's got an old TRD sticker on it. You can see the EVA poking out, and you can just about make out the Daytona sticker, like inlaid in and painted over the top. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. It's really nice and sturdy compared to my Hippo. My Hippo seat's like it's too flexible. It's yeah, not good. But yeah, this is a cool thing. Love the colour as well. It's kind of like a nice, like darker orange. Yeah, it's pretty cool. A little bit of peely there, but nothing that a spray adhesive won't fix. But yeah, this is cool. I've sold it already. It's going to a guy in Bristol, fortunately, because I'd really like it to go in my Celica, because it's actually loads more comfy than my Hippo seat. But I just prefer the Hippo seat from the front, and in the Celica you just can't see the seat from the rear, where it's the coupe you just can't see. So you can see the front of the seat, but the windows in the back are so small you just can't see the back of them. But yeah, shame, because this is really comfy. It's a bit wider, be better for long distance, going to Bicester and that. EVA racing bucket. Yeah, it's awesome. Shame, but yeah, it's going to someone cool. I'm not sure if I've shown these yet, but these are SSR RF Pro Fenzi. So I'm probably saying that wrong, but yeah, very cool wheel and super light. So not quite Riga Master light, but yeah, definitely forged wheel. I think that's what the SSF means. And yeah, these are 4x100, these ones. Kind of like very 90s looking wheel. But yeah, there's not many things like it. Kind of TSW Venom is kind of close-ish, but yeah, these are cool. Especially when they're like painted. I think they look really good in white. So most of these 15-inch 4x100 wheels look good in white. So yeah, I've got a pair of these, and they're spoken for already, so they'll be going to a customer soon. Yeah, cool things. So I've owned this FJ Lieb for quite a while. Luckily, came with a cap, and well, the cap was like this way, and I was just looking at the black. Thought it kind of looked like M almost. So I was like, what the hell is that? It wasn't until I turned around that way I was like, oh, it's an FJ. So yeah, I've actually found two more, and these ones are new old stock. They've not even been fitted to a car. You can see the paint still on the nut seats. So yeah, they're pretty cool. Paint's a little tatty here, a little bit of a chip there, but this one's quite shiny. This one's a little bit duller. But yeah, these are cool things. They've actually got the lip. It's almost not quite how the motorsport wheels really curve straight all the way over, but it's kind of a little bit more than Riverside wheels do. But these are cool. Some cool stickers. Roller turbo. The JWL on it. Blah, blah, blah. And on the back, look, nice and clean. Bolts are a bit, the nuts are a bit, but yeah, easily replaced. All the stickers still intact, nicely. Very cool. So yeah, cool 3-spokes these are. I'm going to try and complete the set. Take my time, and definitely be keeping the original orange, as I don't have any other orange wheels. But yeah, they're pretty cool. Look a bit more orange on camera than in person, but yeah, very cool wheels, and I'm eager to complete the set really. So we'll see how we go. I definitely need some more caps, because they finish them off nicely. Sweet.